Welcome back to the crypto channel number 1, where we're covering up all of the most resonant crypto news, where we're talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, decentralized finance, crypto assets, and how different news influence on its price. So the reason why I subscribe is because we on a daily basis covering up what's going on, keep you updated. So today we have such important and interesting news like Binance halts pairs amid tightening crypto exchange regulation in Korea. Musician sells right to deepfake her voice using NFTs. It's obviously huge. And Binance infrastructure bill doesn't undermine crypto's bridge to the future. So let's get started. The crypto exchange giant said the decision was part of efforts aimed at proactive compliance with regulatory demands. So Binance has halted Korean trading pairs as part of a raft of changes to its operations in South Korea. In a notice issued on Friday, the crypto exchange giant announced the discontinuation of curio trading pairs as well as curio payment options on its service. Other features discontinued include Korean language support on its website and merchant applications for peer-to-peer transaction in South Korea. As part of the announcement, Binance also advised P2P person-to-person traders to remove all traded advertisements denominated in Korean from the platform. Detailing the reasons for the decision, Binance said it was proactively complying with local regulation. So, indeed, South Korean authorities have been putting the screws on crypto exchange operating in the country amid a tightened regulatory regime. From a compulsory licensing regime to mandatory real name trading accounts, South Korean regulators have even expanded the scope of the policy to include foreign platforms operating in the country. Crypto exchanges have until September 24 to register with South Korean regulators or shut down their operations. Failure to do so could come at the cost of fines and jail time for principal actors of the errant platforms. Some exchanges have already announced plans to shut down their operation at least temporarily before the September 24 deadline. The country's Financial Services Commission is also planning to prohibit cross-trading on crypto exchanges in a move that could pose significant operation hurdles for platforms in the country. Meanwhile, for Binance, the discontinuation of curio trading pairs is the latest disruption to the platform's operation in jurisdictions across the world. Within the last few months, Binance has received warnings from regulations in different countries stating that the exchange was operating without due authorization. Banks and payment processors in the United Kingdom have also withdrawn services to the exchange giant. Earlier in August, Binance announced a restriction on derivatives trading for users in Hong Kong as well as few countries in Europe. Musician sells rights to deepfake her voice using NFTs. Creating work with the voices of others is something to embrace, said Holly Hendron. American musician and composer Holly Hendron seems to be capitalizing on the principle of deepfake technology by allowing fans to use a digital version of herself to create original artwork that he can then sell. According to a Thursday announcement from Hendron on Twitter, users who want to make their own deepfakes using the musician's unique voice and image will have the opportunity to sell their mounted creations using non-fungible token or NFT marketplace Zora. Hendron said fans can submit their digital copies to be approved by the project DAO and would receive 50% of any auction profits. The project said it would initially release 3 Genesis Holy NFTs along with submissions from the public, which will be minted using a smart contract and auctioned on Zora next month. Users will receive a half of any profits, with 40% given to the DAO and the remainder to Herndon herself. The receive price for 2 of the Genesis NFTs is 15 Ethereum, roughly $48,150 at the time of publication. Creating work with the voices of others is something to embrace, said Herndon. Anyone can submit artwork using my likeness. Hedron's digital twin, called Holy Plus, may have significant implications for artists wanting to maintain control over their image and voice. Though the musician's first 2 NFTs are seemingly unlikely to be mistaken for a natural speaking on-site voice, deepfakes have often been used to spread misinformation or otherwise manipulate the truth. In this case, with the artist's consent and encouragement, and with the technology likely to improve in the future, more realistic and profitable digital versions of Herdon could arise. At the moment, the DAO offers a check for profiting on non-approved voice clips. Vocal deepfakes are here to stay, said Hendron on the release of Holy Plus last month. A balance needs to be found between protecting artists and encouraging people to experiment with a new and exciting technology. That is why we are running this experiment in communal voice ownership. So let me know what you're thinking about voice, and let's move on. So Biden's infrastructure bill doesn't undermine crypto's bridge to the future. Some saw beneficial effects from the week's legislative face-off. Still, crypto and blockchain technology is at a significant moment. It was a topsy-turvy week, Sturgeon, a crypto veteran, called it. One that saw United States Senator Ted Cruz and Senator Ron Wyden collaborate on behalf of the cryptocurrency and blockchain industry, albeit a lost cause. These events could eventually pave the way for future regulatory success, though it may not seem the way now. To recap, the Biden administration $1.2 trillion infrastructure bill supposed to be all about roads and bridge, but as the Senate vote approached, it also became about cryptocurrency taxation. Sent to a last-minute provision added to the bill, which some crypto advocates warned could have dire consequences, the changes could drive Bitcoin miners out of the United States and toward future blockchain development. It will be a stunning loss for America and our ability to remain the innovation epicenter of the world, warned Venture Capital firm Andreessen Horowitz. So a last gasp compromise was reached with senators from both parties participating, which briefly raised hopes, but any late changes to the bill required unanimous consent on the Senate floor. Alabama's Richard Shelby scotched the effort, reportedly because it didn't include his amendment for $50 billion in military spending, entirely unrelated to crypto taxation. All is not lost. So, parts of Argo and the worst ramifications are unlikely to hold up in court, but interpreted in certain ways, it could indeed have significant consequences, stifle innovation, and limit the growth of the industry in the United States. Senator Robert Portman was clear in the intention of the language, as was Treasury Department, so the implementation of the end language has almost no change to be the draconian descriptions that you are seeing in the media. So let me know what you're thinking. Consider the bigger picture. Surely you will see the crypto industry using its proven power to fight another day and increase security flow, scrutiny from the Security Exchange Commission, as well as other challenges to its industry. So let me know what you're thinking. Also, don't forget to subscribe. And if you're interested in more news like this one, so help for your watch. Thank you for your watching, and click on the next video on your screens right now. So if you're interested to get even more actually most resonant crypto news about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and crypto market. So thank you for your watch. Have a nice day.